You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. From Las Vegas. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll start out here with the option left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Allen going to keep it again. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for Bolden, and it's intercepted. Boy, Charles, a lot of action right out of the gate. The two teams barely off the buses. We've already had the touchdown and now the interception.
Yeah, whatever happened to the feeling out process? You know, kind of throw a few jabs out there, kind of circle the ring a little bit. Both of them throwing haymakers right out of the gate. And the second one was an interception that may cost them.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen on the move to his left. And complete right side to Cook. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now this time, Allen will throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Max Crosby in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
But it's a about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Raiders, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Carr now on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick-6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick-6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Raiders 7.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Allen going to keep it again. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bills 21, Raiders 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Carr now on first down. The throw taken in by Cole.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
4 yards the pickup, first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throwing on first down is Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Number 6 brings up second and
4. Now Carr again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Carr now to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Cole.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
A 3-yard gain brings up second and 7.
From the 27, Carr. And he'd completed 7 straight passes before that one. As it falls incomplete. And puts a halt to that streak.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Bills.
They'll go option to the short side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to take that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back at 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Carr. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. He hits Adams, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
On first down, Carr. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Carr. I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Shotgun now for Carr. A dump off here to Bolden. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line.
First down.
Here's Bolden. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw his Carr. The quick slant caught. The Carr finding his former college teammate Adams there for the Raider first. They'll try and run it. This is Bolden. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Tried to punch it in with the extra beef for the fullback on 3rd and goal, but it didn't work.
And you think to yourself, more size, more physicality, you're going to wedge and create a hole. Sometimes that extra size actually takes up that space, and you get nowhere. Let's see what they come up with next.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Raiders are back within a score. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. McKenzie now from his end zone.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Allen, staying on his feet. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Sam Martin now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brandon Bolden, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. They'll try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Bills 27. Daniel Carlson kicking off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen now looks to throw.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He was looking for Devin Singletary there, and it's 3rd and short. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have any options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
They run with Bolden. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Carr to throw. That's complete to Bolden. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Now Carr. Complete here to the right to Bolden. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Carr going to look to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Touchdown Raiders! Darren Waller with a touchdown grab for Derek Carr. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it, and it was fair.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. On the handoff, they start with Bolden. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just... First down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Carr going to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Carr to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. That's just Last time they drew it up, CD, his first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one's not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Throwing is Allen. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it would probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably